you will start some kind of a personal project of your own through this album, where you will answer people on some kind of writing and.
Yeah, I'm not very comfortable with
Sure.
like this setting. So me, I'm more into writing, and because I can really right now, just like I'm like this, and I'm just trying to find the right way to say things. But I think that when it's a record, it's so personal and intimate, and I think that a lot of people will find a little piece of something for themselves. That's what I hope for now that it's released, because otherwise there's no point of sharing something like this with sharing art or sharing words or music with people, because it's not yours anymore. It's not mine. There's pieces of myself in there, but now it's way bigger than myself, which makes it like wonderful in a way, because if you always keep everything and you're very selfish, then everything will die, pretty quickly. But me, I have another perspective about this. So then people will embrace it. And sometimes, it's very funny you talked about Tsugumi. I had a very wonderful conversation with her before leaving Tokyo, and she was sharing some of her perspective about the album. And she's very thoughtful. And she said, so, I think that this is this. And I said, oh yeah, well, maybe, yet, it made sense. And maybe it is. And she looked at me, yeah, but you're supposed to know, you're the one who did
You wrote that thing.
But that's the beauty of it, you're discovering, and even like when we were listening to it with all the lyrics and everything, and just like, why have I said that in that kind of way? So I'm still discovering, and I will discover through other people's perspective as well. So that's the wonderful thing about sharing the communion we can have. And I think that by having people sending me questions and me taking really the time to think about it and to have either like their perspective or to think about different aspects through their questions, would be very interesting. And it's a bit selfish too, because I'm discovering about this project as much as everyone else, but that's still very interesting to share.
Well, and it's great because I think it's always been some kind of the extension of the people have always had a big part, a major part, if I can say, in our lives, in your life, especially be here today. I think they played a role through it. So I think it's kind of an exchange that when you mentioned that project, I was like, wow, this is really cool. Because even we will discover you more through those question and answers that are coming. So
and
guys,
I will discover myself as well. I hope so. Yeah.
So keep sending those questions. We'll. This is just the starting point. Well, yesterday was, so we'll. This is the very cool part of it. And your album came out in Canada only, but for everybody else around the world, there's. If you haven't seen it already, there's the colors. There's a lot of questions coming with the colors. The green. This comes a lot. So if I can prepare you already.
Yeah.
All the the album cover, the vinyls, the also the hummingbird. So
and there's a lot of symbolism in the record that comes with stories as well.
Sure.
That would be very. I think that people would have become like a little tired to hear me talk about this thing here live, but yeah. So there's a lot of things, and I think what was very important for me, especially that we had the opportunity to release the record. I could have waited a little bit more to have like an international release, but it was important for me to release it now.
Sure.
Because after it would have, I wasn't trusting myself. It would have been either like keep working on the record and then suddenly it's not, absolutely not what it was supposed to be, or and it becomes ambition again, and that cycle of bullshit keeps going on. Or just like backing down, no, I don't want to.
I don't want to do it.
So, so by releasing it like quickly, so then it was out there. But at the same time, I wanted for everybody to have a chance to listen to it, or to be part of that motion. So that's why I made it available on your favorite enemies. Thank you so much for having. I'm hijacking your online store. Thank you so much for having me. I was homeless, and you
Digitally homeless.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Oh, it's been a real pleasure, brother. Wow. And I have a question.
Oh, you do.
For you,
You
yeah.
had
And
a lot.
and I'm.
It's a personal question.
It's a very
then.
personal one. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to. I'll be a little bit selfish.
Okay.
Right now. And so what's going on with your favorite enemies?
That's your question. You're
What's-
scared. You're worried.
Well, that's why I said I'm going to do the interview. I have nothing else to do. So
Yeah, exactly. You're out of job. You're
yeah, exactly. I
unemployed.
got nothing to do today.
Positively unemployed.
So, well, I use your favorite. So, what's going to happen with me?
Yeah, exactly. That's why you all accepted to host my things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Keeps me busy.
But that's a good question. I think that a lot of people were wondering that and were a little worried. But we were a band way before doing music, and that won't change. And I think that there's, as I'm coming back into the light, I think it's fun. And what we experienced in Tangier was fun too. So, and we wrote a lot of music as your favorite enemies in that period that might or not be shared at one point. But you know, that's why for me it's very difficult to even like call that a solo album.
Yeah.
It's been some kind of
Took you a while to get there.
Yeah,
it was a project.
It's a project. It's a project until somebody wants to say like, oh, I really love that part. No. Hey, wait, it's my solo record. You know, it's a project when everything is cool and I
Yes,
like everything.
yes.
I like everything because a lot of, you know, most of the whole band, I wanted you guys to work on the record and to make it, you know, your own as well. So when it was a project that everybody was welcome to add stuff to, but when I didn't like it, it was like, hey, it's my solo record, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we had a good time, and it was, you know, I think that it's the most honest answer I can tell you about your favorite enemies is that I'm really looking for it. For something that when it's going to be right and when the time's going to be right, but I'm really looking for it. Before I was not. So I guess that's a step forward.
Nice.
Yeah, but no, this is you know, I'm still the lead singer of your favorite enemies, and this is very important. That's a very center part of my life. So. But I had to do that before, so I can come back. So
yeah, and people were saying that they
it would be.
understand a lot, and they're very thankful for you to be very generous like that, because now they can hear all the why and all the what led through and all these. So they're very, very, very thankful. And it's already been 2 hours and a half almost.
Yeah.
So thank you. Seriously, it's been very generous of you knowing. You're not a big fan of all that, so it's been very cool. So guys, thank you for still being with us right now, and I'm inviting you to, for all of you who are not in Canada, if you just buy the music, we will send you the whole album right away so you can enjoy it, so you can listen to it more and more. And please send your questions. As we mentioned, this will be an ongoing thing with you all, and we will grow all together through this project. So,
to this solo record.
Thank you. See, I like this guy. Hi, my guy.
He's like, okay, can we go for a walk now?
Yeah.
I guess that's the end.
That's
you know,
the end.
I've got like a. Oh, that's.
Let's make a little toast, because that would have not been alive with you without it. It's a nice sake that we had in Tokyo.
That's from my friend.
Yeah.
From my friend who's a sake master.
Sake master, yeah, from Niigata. Yeah. So.
An amazing guy, a very passionate guy,
an
artist as well. Awesome guy.
So to you, brother, and to
to this record that now is ours.